I will simply decide to stop losing the game here and just win.
Yeah, sometimes it do be like that, though.
What is your opinion on the ZD Wolf?
I think that his Fox is more explosive, but I understand why he plays Wolf, because it's just so much more consistent. Like, Fox is a character where, in this matchup in particular, it doesn't matter how well you are doing, you are literally always on the verge of death.
Yeah, and Wolf I can see is a very grounded character. It does still have like a very explosive advantage state and a fireball to add to the toolkit. But with Fox though, it does fit in ZD's vein a lot more, but I understand for like tournaments, you do want to have this like reliable space that is Wolf.
Yeah, it just feels like it's always something that you can count on. Like the Fox might range between a 6 and a 10. Wolf is always at a solid 8.
Yeah, and we're already seeing it here. Like the Fox, you know, has to commit to like a lot of the nairs in this year, but with the Wolf spacing in question with the Bears, the back airs as well, he's having a great time just like winning a lot of these neutral interactions against Creepooba and potentially almost taking the stock here at the ledge, doing what Wolf does best and getting that trapping going on very, very strong.
So now we really need the kill. The problem always is that you can trap until this character's at like 180, but again, this creep only needs one neutral interaction to get a stock. ZD has to get the kill here. You can't let this man have all the rage. So the up tilt, very much needed in that spot.
Yeah, now ZD looking to take it up, 2 backers in hand, and some magic happening off the platform, but Creepooba able to get back out of that, just a little bit of damage on. And ZD so far has been pretty dominating in the set so far.
Yeah, this has been nuts, actually. Like, this is basically a perfect stock and a half. So a perfect 2 stocks all of a sudden. You missed the tech on the platform and instant death for you.
Yeah, 49. We can see why ZD definitely wants the Wolf for this matchup. It's a lot more safer than the Fox, that is for sure. And look at him just winning a lot of these neutral interactions, like keeping so much phenomenal positions, not allowing to like Creepooba to blow up like super crazy.
Basically, we had Cheddar on the mic, who is a resident spacey expert. And the way that he phrased it was that in this matchup, basically, you have 2 aerials that can never be saved. It's like a slow fall nair, where you like cross up with that, or a cross up fair. And if you do it perfectly, it's safe. If you do it imperfectly, you might die for it. And if they read it, they're going to up smash you and kill you at 60. So because of that, if you don't want to be tossing out approaching aerials, you want to be fading back with them. And ZD, he got an early lead here, and he just never let up.
I mean, look at that cross up with the up air too. Creepooba thought he was going to land on his side, and he was like, nuh-uh. And now ZD potentially almost has his 3 stock in hand. I'm very happy, or I really want to see the 3 stock of anything. I always love when those happen.
Yeah, it definitely would be a statement here, game 1 of Grand Finals, to just basically continue what is essentially the run back. But no, that is not going to be no 3 stock here. Now just avoid the JB. Get yourself 3%.
Getting dragged across the stage, but all right, trying to get the up throw, trying to maybe get an air dodge for a back air, for an up tilt, and the jab throw. Okay, interesting mix. All right.
No way that was the optimal option, but okay.
No, we'll still take the stock. Creepooba trying to get back.
This is so harrowing here for Creepooba, because he knows that we're at a point where just like, does Wolf have a move that won't kill outside of jab? Oh no. Kill him. He went for it with his up B immediately. He tried. Yep, Creepooba understands what the win condition is, and that is not letting ZD back on stage.
ZD's like, we'll do a little bit of trolling. Creepooba's like, well, damn, if you're going to start trolling me, I might as well just like cheese some of these stocks. I'll come back with rage. I've seen Creepooba make too many comebacks every time I come here to like not expect it.
Yeah, just grab him and hold him for just a split second, make him think about what he did. Fair almost kills.
Does he want to kill just with fair or something like that?
I don't know what's going on. I think he might want to kill with down tilt. Why are you grabbing?
He wants to kill with... Okay, all right. He said enough. He said enough. All right.
That was such a scrambled situation. Time and time again, you just could not land anything outside of like fair, up air, and friggin' down tilt.
It was so spaghetti for like, what did you want to kill with? That's what I want to know.
Basically, it felt like ZD was really trying to play defensively and reactively. He knows that if he goes on the aggressive and tosses out like a Randy dash attack, he might die at 0. So instead, just do nothing. The problem is that Creepooba is also doing that too. He's making sure that his spacing is on point, so he's not allowing you to just suddenly seize control of the match.
Yeah, he's playing like very safe, not really too committal, because it's what Wolf can do best, and I believe it is what ZD knows best as well. And taking things to small battlefield, or not small battlefield, Battlefield. Regular old Battlefield. This is a pretty good stage for Wolf, but I understand what Creepooba wants here.
I've gotten in trouble for calling this big Battlefield like 4 times because I keep forgetting that that's an actual stage. They have small Battlefield, so why is not the other tournament legal stage big Battlefield?
There's a clip of me and my local. I'm like, yo, we're opening up here on small Battlefield. It's FD. One next day, small Battlefield. What was I doing?
All right, down tilt is a big pickup move here for Creepooba, who's already down a stock. Like we sell one joke, ZD dominated neutral for 30 seconds to get a kill.
We literally blinked and it's like, all right, ZD's already just moving up. He's like, I'm already thinking about the homecoming tomorrow.
I feel like he is just showing that with a little bit of a mentality change, anything is possible here for ZD.
I know the switch up has been looking pretty damn great, and now Creepooba trying to get this stock off the F tilt on the ledge, but ZD not giving this stock up whatsoever.
That should not be that disjointed. I am very unhappy with that. Wolf Nair beats out 2 projectiles and it's Creepooba.
You're unhappy with that? Wolf needs it. Wolf needs it.
Don't you lie to yourself.
You
can lie to me if you need to, but don't lie to yourself.
Are we thinking that Wolf Nair is a war crime out here?
Yes.
Or it's just lingering like so long?
It has no visual disjoint, yet it's like unreasonably disjointed.
That's fair. I've been hearing that a lot more recently. A friend told me that the other day, and I'm like, I thought this was just normal. Like, everyone has broken Nairs in this game.
Like, I'm okay with, like, characters, like, their foot gets big, so it has, like, a bit of a disjoint to it, but I'm not okay with Wolf because he doesn't change at all. Like, there's no cartoony physics to it. Good aggressive Wolf flash right there to claim stock number 2, and it's kind of second game here, same as the first one, as Creepooba he finally gets that stock off, but it feels like in neutral, he has been, like, really struggling.
Yeah, no, ZD has literally just not let Creepooba play in the game. It's like off of one neutral interaction, ZD, like, places themselves very smartly, just to react, follow up with any position. And honestly, it's that phenomenal advantage state that just keeps on rolling. It talks for itself eventually.
Yeah.
And now you're here against Wolf, ledge trapping at the ledge. It's like, you can't even play the game.
And look at what Wolf gets out of platforms. Like, we saw him make a lot out of a missed tech or a tech situation on platforms when there were only 2 of them. But now on this stage, it's literally like he can take you from one platform to another, and it's tech chase after tech chase after tech chase, and you have to worry about dying immediately off of every single one.
Yeah, and it doesn't really help that Ridley is a big body, so essentially you're combo food at that point as well again. So ZD's able to get a lot more better follow-ups than he would on normal characters.
Stuck in corner again, but the dash attack not going to connect with immediate nair afterwards. I always dig that from Creepies. He's good to back up a hitbox with another one when it's necessary.
Yeah, and that dash attack still putting in that work as well. That is a very phenomenal burst option that not a lot of people expect from this character.
So, even game, Snivy.
132 with that rate.
Just if this man gets carried off stage, ZD's liable to die immediately.
If Creepooba makes it back here, I think it's over for ZD. Maybe.
If he gets center stage, you mean? Because if he's pinned to this corner, he's not getting to play the game never. Yep. Oh, center stage.
Oh, there we go. It's the Creepooba show. Maybe 168 with that rage. You just need to get ZD off the stage and just get that ledge trapping going with the Ridley. But I already know that ZD wants to run up there with the dash attack to end it off. You can see him trying to go for the fireballs, but
oh, he was off stage. That's so unfortunate. Creepooba was trying to hold out and fade out with the aerial, but just ever so slightly off, and he couldn't even tech on that spot.
Yeah, the Wolf Flash, always catching and slacking.
Do you know the secret to edge guarding that move?
I don't actually.
So the hurt box travels a frame before the hitbox. So if you challenge it with any kind of a disjoint, you'll win. So Mario Nair beats it. You do not need any kind of a disjoint to beat Wolf Flash. You just need to basically have a lingering hitbox that's out ahead of it. I think Creepooba was trying to toss out a fair, which would have certainly beat it and potentially killed ZD in that spot. But this is a game of frames. You might just be 1 or 2 frames off, and that'll spell your doom.
Yeah, in Hollow Bastion here, this is I think this stage will definitely give Creepooba quite the advantage because you have that center platform, kind of like Smashville, where you have Ridley, where they have those big hitboxes that could just scoop you up and leave you just getting check chased for endless days on the platform. And right now, Creepooba trying to take things up the ledge against ZD, and it's working out pretty damn well. They are going pretty even for percentages here.
Yeah, I feel like Smashville may not have even been banned. Like ZD usually bans that against Ridley. Oh my, what an option. But yeah, ZD usually bans it against Ridley because Creeps is he turns it into Ledge Trap City, the stage. But the problem really is that in their winners final set, they went there once and ZD just ruined Creep. It was not close.
I guess Creep just figures out oh, I guess I'll switch it up to Hollow Bastion. It's basically like Smashville 2.
Yeah, it's Smashville, but it basically isn't as advantageous stage focused. In Smashville, everybody wants to stay underneath that center stage and then like force ledge traps. On this one, there's too much space, so you have to actually play the game a little bit.
Oh yeah, and Creepooba lying away just a little bit, ZD in their head, but I get it. It's that patience, and that patience is paying off here, getting that F tilt, but...
Great aggressive side B. Creep went low so that he could do a beefy up B and cover everything, but could not cover that aggressive high side B.
Wow, that is really smart. I thought Creepooba was like gonna commit to the lower option with the fireball, but nope.
Yeah, he commits to covering literally everything with that up B instead.
Ah, that's mad smart. I didn't know Ridley can like OS like that.
Yeah, he's got some cool tools, and his character is more than a little bit janky.
All right, ZD playing the game like as Wolf does best, sitting at the center of the stage, throwing that fireball, throwing a lot of these hitboxes out with the nair and the back air, but that's going to be a stock off the up smash, and now we have another 3-stock in this grand finals currently.
The hits just keep coming from ZD. It feels like this man is not content with just a jab to knock you off balance. He's going for the body blow directly afterwards, and we're already seeing Creepooba starting to reel back a little bit.
And it don't stop coming, and I already know Creepooba wants to take this stock from ZD, from that side B, and ZD's going to be looking out for that. But so far, you got to get off this platform, and you're not. See? Trying to go for the side B, but nope.
Fair Wolf Flash, and ZD finishes up his tournament bracket by winning 6 games in a row against Creepooba, including the reverse 3-0 in winner's side. That is a statement victory right there.
Yeah, congrats to ZD and everybody who played in bracket, get that top 8. Creepooba put on a pretty good show, but in the end, it was ZD coming to get that bag, and you know, get some very good warm-up practice in for Xanadu 500 tomorrow. This is where you cue the ad sign.
Definitely. It's one of those where we're going to be live starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. VGBC 1 and 2 for Xanadu Homecoming. We've got starting off with both singles and squads running simultaneously. And when are you going to be commentating and where?
I am going to be commentating here on VGBootCamp 1. I'm going to be kicking off the first wave of pools with my guy, Beck. I'm very excited to be commentating with Beck.
Have you had a chance to work with him at all?
I have not.
So yeah, he's one of our local dudes, and he's one of those dudes that like he shows up to a lot of the locals and he just grinds. I love it. He's got the matchup knowledge, he's got the notebook, he knows all the players, he knows the records, so he's got that local area knowledge plus the added experience of just like having to be in this torturous region and deal with these awful characters.
Like the game and the commentary, right?
Yeah. He does a lot of research in the back end about like the local folks, plus like the other folks that are going to be here. I respect man's work ethic.
That's how I was in the beginning. I still do that, but like I did it a lot in the beginning.
So y'all, if you've not had your fill of Smash for the week, definitely show up tomorrow. And then in addition, we will have, I believe, I think that the Sunday tournament, the extra credit might be canceled, or we may not be doing the stream. However, next week we will be back with Xanadu Origins on Saturday, which is our Melee monthly, which is going to turn into a regional, as well as our typical weeklies. But unfortunately, Snivy, pleasure as always, but that is going to be it for us. Y'all, thanks so much for stopping by, and we will catch you all tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.